Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce my name first. My name is Jenny Agustina with my student number 2024 32041 and I'm from Information System Class B. And in this time, I would like to explain about the project of database concept. And I want to explain first about the background of this database. So in the current of digitalization, healthcare institutions such as hospital are required to have a fast, accurate, and integrated information system in managing patient data, medical personnel, rooms, drugs, and other medical service. So in this time, I've made database named Naufal Medika as a growing healthcare institution requires an efficient data management to improve service quality and make the right decision. And also, there are some objectives to create this database. The first one is to design and build a database structure that is able to manage all medical service data at Naufal Medical Hospital Central. And the second one is connecting patient, doctor, nurse, medicine room, medical record, operation schedule, and payment data in one integrated system. And the third one is to simply the process of recording, searching, and reporting hospital information in real time and accurately. And also there are some benefits of this database. So the first one is make it easier for administrative staff and medical personnel to manage patient and service data. And the second one is minimize recording errors and duplication of information. And the third one is speed up the process of medical and administrative service in the hospital. And let's get started to the explanation of database that I've already made. So the first step that we have to do if we want to make a database is create a database called Naufal Medika on my SQL localhost. And the second one is create a desired table. And in here, I prepare several entities or tables as follow. For the first one is patient table. And there are 5 entities. So the first one is patient ID, the second one is the name of patient, and the third one date birth, gender, and address. And the second table is doctor table. And in this table, there are 5 entities. For the first one is doctor ID, the name of the doctor, specialization, phone number, and the schedule. And the third one is the nurse table. And there are also 5 fields. For the first one is the nurse ID, the name of the nurse, shift, room, and contact. And for the next is room table. Also, there are 5 fields: ID room, the name of the room, the type room, capacity, and floor. And the next one is medicine table. Also, there are 5 fields. For the first one, drug, the name of the drug, type, stock, and price for each unit. And the next one is medical record table. Also 5 fields. For the first one is the record of the ID, patient ID, doctor ID, diagnosis, and date of the visit. From the ID patient, we can search it from the patient table, and the doctor field, we can find it on the doctor table. And the next one is payment table. There are also 5 fields: ID payment, patient ID, date payment, amount, and method. And the next one is operation schedule table. ID operation, ID table, ID doctor, date operation, tab operation, and etc. And the next one is the room check table. And also There are six fields. For the first one is ID task, nurse ID, the medicine ID, room ID, the text, and notes. And the third step is we have to specify the data type of each table. As you can see on the screen, I've already made a lot of data type for each field in each entities. So for the ID, I've made varchar 10 because all of the ID I made it the same, so we don't have to find the error when we input it if we want to find the foreign key. And that's all for the data type for each table. And as a result, there are 57 columns in this database. And for the fourth step is we have to enter the table name, field, and data type for each field as desired, as well as assign the primary key and foreign key. And this is the result when we already input all of the data that we already made. Also, as you can see, there is a gold key. This means primary key. And if you can see silver key, that's mean foreign key. And to solve the result, and for the first step, we have to add each data on the field or on the entities that we already made. And to input our data, we can find it on the column input or tambahkan in Indonesia. Or we can actually add it from my SQL on the SQL tab and just input it with the syntax add. And the sixth step, we have to create relation in each table and make sure the relation form appear in the designer column and make sure the relation form are in accordance with the foreign keys that we have already created in each table. And to create a relationship, I choose to create a relationship by opening this tab. This is the create relationship tab in designer. And then relate by clicking the reference table column and the foreign key table column. If there is an error when determining the relationship, most likely we paired the reference column and foreign key incorrectly, usually because it is reversed. So therefore, we need to be careful when pairing them. And there are also many ways to create relationship. For the second one is we can also create the relationship by inputting syntax on the tab SQL tab in the database that we create. The syntax example, as you can see in the screen. And just click enter and then the relationship already made. So actually I think this method is way easier than we have to create it on the tab designer because it is accurate and minimize the error. And after we create the relationship, this is the result of each data that I already input on each field. As you can see in the screen, all of them already have at least 5 datas. And for the last step, we should check the relationship that we already made. The relationship, you can see it on the tab designer, and this is the following result of the relationship of each entity based on its relationship and foreign key. Well, it's actually a lot of relationship because I made 10 field and 10 entities of each. And for the last statement, that's the conclusion of this database. So the Naufal Medica Hospital database was created to help manage hospital data to be more organized, fast, and interconnect. There are 10 main tables in it, and each of that tables has different function, but they are related. And patient data is recorded to patient table, while information about doctors, including their expertise and schedule, is stored in the doctor table. And with this database, Naufal Medika Hospital can manage medical and administrative service more efficiently and structurally. And all important data is well stored, easily searchable, and ready to be used whenever it needed. I think that's all I could explain. I hope this database can make the novel medical staff to get easier job and easier access. Thank you for listening. See you on the next video. Bye bye.